What's up, guys? Back for another Honkai Star Rail video. In this video, we're going to talk about a project I kind of had going on the side that ended up abandoning. Now, some of you may or may not know that I had a fully free-to-play account, and by fully free-to-play, I mean I quite literally never summoned, ever, right? I used to have 177 of those of 9,000. Of course, a lot of these went into stamina refreshes, right? 61 of those tickets, but I have not played since I think Robin and Boot Hill dropped, I believe. Let me check the missions. Yeah, because I beat Aventuring's boss, and then, yeah, this is the Boot Hill part. So, yeah, I haven't played since then on this account, right? Now, the reason I abandoned it is a few things, right? Also, let me look at my characters real quick. Yeah, these guys, right? I was also a little salty that they decided to give a free copy after I picked her, so that definitely didn't help because I could have had a E1 Gallagher, and then the next time he was free, got an E2, and pretty much cooked from there because Gallagher plus Harmony MC could probably cook pretty well. I mean, of course, his account wouldn't get ruined May because I'm never pulling, right? But Gallagher and Harmony MC could have started a break team, and then I could have been like, maybe like Herda or, someone like one Eye Fin. Obviously, it depends on who I'm fighting, right? So I could have had somewhat of a team going, right? But the reason I ended up quitting is because there is another YouTuber, I forgot their name, that does a similar thing. And I remember around the time that I was still playing this account, they were saying that it's pretty much like a DPS check. Now, I don't think Star Rail is pay to win or anything, but I do know that a lot of the enemies have a lot of HP, right? Also, this is the first time I've ever seen this because I don't think I've ever not played enough to see this. So, Trailblazer mission, they got, oh, okay, kick me out, I guess, I'll recommend the gameplay is that. And then they have all this, like, returning reward stuff, which is pretty cool. Oh, can I not get that? Oh, it's 50 for this, okay. Then you get like double drop rates. Remaining attempts 42. Oh yeah, because it's 612. Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, holy crap, damn. So this is all like really cool stuff. I low-key should have done this high key on my main and just like spent the stamina just to get this. I might high key what I might do is I might just hold on to this account for a while and just use it to get jades. Where's that event real quick? Yeah, this thing. I absolutely despise this event. This event sucks. I could never get anyone to do it. But regardless, that's not the point of the video, right? Now, the reason I quit was the whole DPS check stuff because I was clearing story stuff, but when I had to do harder content, I was like, okay, there's no way this team can cook. And like, even though I had so much stamina, like my relics aren't anything crazy. Um, Ratio still has like an okay crit damage for like what it is, right? But pretty much what would happen would it would take a year to beat anything, and especially without having dupes, as you can see, where obviously the units who have, who are free have dupes, right? But not having any dupes in the characters was really starting to take its toll, right? Shout out to Herda for being one of the units that they give multiple copies of. And while I'm sure I could beat most of it, I know I wasn't going to be getting to the end, like couple rounds, like definitely of MOC, right? Like 12 and 11 would be not impossible, but I'd really be fishing for some really good RNG, if not being able to clear it at all, depending on what it was. Because if the buff didn't really help anyone on my team, I was kind of screwed, right? And so I kind of just accepted the fact that it wasn't really feasible and I'd be putting too much effort into something that wasn't really going to be that crazy. I never ended up making a video on this account, particularly for the account's like reasoning for existing. I know I did a few free-to-play guides on other events where I use units from this account, mostly because the units on my main are all E6 for the 4 stars, right? Obviously, all the characters that are on this account are E0, except for like Herda and stuff, right? But overall, I just feel like it just wasn't worth it in the end. I don't plan on summoning at all, just in case I want to come back to this account. I do think it's funny how all this currency is just sitting here, right? Definitely wouldn't be summoning on these two. These two would definitely not help the account out whatsoever. If I was gonna summon, it would have been on Ruin May, right? Might as well like clear out some of these right now, get some XP. I was kind of close. Yeah, I'm just about to hit 68, so I am very close to hitting max level, which is pretty nice. What are these tutorials on super break and stuff? Well, not. Don't I get jades for those? I do. Big W to the jade funds, not actual, actual jade, but like stellar jades. Haha, very funny. Anyway, though, that's pretty much an update on this account, right? I was thinking about what I was going to do with this account, and then I was like, you know what, screw it. Make a video on it real quick, get your guys' opinion. Do you think you could definitely manage a no-pull account? Do you think it's just not worth it in the long run? Do you have a no-pull account yourself? Are you just cool with letting... I have to look up the YouTuber's name at some point of who does it, because I know one of my friends talks about them from time to time, and I believe it was around before Akron's release when they said that they were having a hard time clearing stuff just because the DPS just wasn't there. So I can only imagine how it's gotten now, because it's not like they've really been handing out free units that are just doing like insane stuff. I was really expecting the pink-haired guy to be free potentially, or maybe getting a free 5-star, around this time, just to be like, oh, Honkai is still cool because they got like Zenless just released. I believe they're about to drop their second banner. I never did a review on that game. I plan to eventually do that. I was hoping I could get a little bit farther, but I'm honest with you, time consuming, and I'm just like really not feeling it with that game. And then of course Genshin has their big drop, so I was really expecting them to like drop some hype. I mean they did with the Fate collab, but definitely a new 5-star. I'm not saying ratio is bad or anything, but having a little bit more power on the no pull account would have maybe ignited my, I don't say my passion. It's like I kind of just did this to see if I could, kind of thing, and then like got extremely annoyed with how absurdly weak everything was. But regardless of that, I don't think it's pay to win. I just think that if you are free to play, you gotta manage your resources. Because oh man, Slapperoo May on this team, or Slapperoo May on this account, and give me like 1 DPS, and I'm sure I could clear most of the content pretty easily. Right? Obviously, one team would be rather slow and not too strong, but I mean, hey, get some dupes on the 4-stars, and get a good DPS and a good support, and you're kind of cooking, right? But not having anything at all was just a little too much, right? But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Do you think I should continue playing this? Do you think I should just like give up and save it for later? The deadline for it will pretty much be how long until this event ends? 8 days. It's a little bit over a week. Because once I miss this will be the first 4-star selector I have missed. I did end up missing the Robin Light Cone, the one that gives you attack. But to be fair, not a lot of characters can use that one, so I wasn't too worried about it. But this will be the first like huge L that this account is missing, besides the very first one where you could pick Pela, right? Not getting a free copy of Gallagher would be very, very rough. I'm definitely not getting these 3 whatsoever. I've kind of just accepted that if it's Gallagher or nothing, right? But yeah, in 8 days we'll see where it stands. I might hop back on, I might not. We'll have to see. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments on a no pull account. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.